So I attempted to beat Elden Ring without dying once. A deathless run. I trained for weeks learning every boss fight over and over again, because if I died once, everything was over. And just when I was at the second last boss, this happened.
No! Oh my god, that was so close. This is one. This is one. My screen! My screen shut it off.
Yeah, my Samsung OLED ultrawide just turned off. Talk about great timing. Just to explain the challenge quickly, a zero-death Elden Ring run means beating the entire game without dying once. If I died a single time, the run was over and I basically needed to reset. The challenge ends after defeating Radagon and the Elden Beast, and the very first death where you jump off the cliff doesn't count because it's basically forced. So how does a normal guy like me even attempt something like this? I started training bosses. And you see, the hardest part wasn't beating bosses once, it was beating them consistently. So what I needed was a boot camp. I started by training the first boss as a level 1 wretch, because if I can't kill Margit with a club at level 1, then I'm probably not ready for this challenge. And trust me, fighting major bosses at level 1 is its own challenge.
Fuck. Shit, I fucked up. Oh no. No. Ooh. Fuck. Okay. Nice! Woo! Level 1 Margit dead. Alright, let's go to Godric the Grafted.
After beating Margit at level 1 with a club, things started getting more serious. For Godric, I switched to a greatsword, still level 1. It was already clear to me that during the actual run, I would be much stronger than I was during training, and that was exactly the point.
I hate...
I wanted the early bosses to feel completely comfortable, no stress, no panic. Just complete focus for the harder fights later on.
Why is he turning himself while he's doing that? Nice. Nice. That's the kill, I think.
After Godric, things started getting rough. I started dying to bosses like the Red Wolf of Radagon.
Nope. Oh!
And honestly, I started questioning if I could even do this run. So I started experimenting with different weapons. Let me tell you that a lot of players said Starfists were one of the best weapons for deathless runs, so naturally I tried them. There was just one problem. I didn't realize that I sucked with them, like really bad.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Ooh. Oh. Too greedy.
So at some point I realized I wasn't training for consistency anymore. I was training under impossible conditions.
Oh.
So I changed strategy. I switched to the greatsword.
I'm sorry.
And slowly the training started turning into an actual route. Which bosses to fight, which upgrades to get,
Okay.
which fights were worth the risk.
Oh.
And then came the Draconic Tree Sentinel. Oh yeah, the only fight I was actually confident in, and I really thought this fight would be easy. Oh man, I was very wrong. With only 15 vigor, almost every attack one-shot me. the fight basically became hitless.
No. It was the first time when I was actually greedy.
And at this point, I genuinely wondered if I was training too hard. But we are not weaklings.
There we go.
So eventually, we killed him.
Wow.
With my new setup, more vigor, upgraded starfists, and more confidence, I went back to Godfrey.
Long time no see.
And believe it or not, I still died on the first attempt. He was at like 10% HP.
Oh my god, bro. Every time at the end.
That's when I realized something important. I wasn't even applying bleed on him, which basically meant the starfists were useless in that fight. So I switched back to the greatsword, and this time I beat him first try. After all the grinding, Godfrey ended up teaching me something important. That it's not just about damage or skill, it's about understanding what actually works against each boss. And this lesson ended up to be a big part of my whole run. At this point, brute forcing bosses wasn't enough anymore. I needed consistency. So I started training differently. I used a cheat table that instantly restored my HP whenever I got hit. Not to make fights easier, but to learn every dodge timing without constantly restarting.
Dagger after this. Only when I'm near, seems like. So we don't go near after that. 2.
Like this, I felt more confident to experiment with my dodges.
Dagger after this, look. Bam.
And honestly, this was probably the smartest thing I could do for the harder bosses. So that's exactly what I did. Hour after hour, I kept repeating the same attacks, learning timings, learning positioning, trying to make every fight automatic. I started to make a list of items that I need, thinking about weapons that I could use, which talisman I should get. Slowly but surely, I turned myself into someone capable of attempting the run. Beating every boss in repeat in order to master them. And eventually, there was nothing left to prepare for. It was time to start the run. Alright, I started the run as a vagabond stacked with 1 extra golden seed. Now before the run could even begin, I had to prove one thing. Could I beat Tree Sentinel level 1 face to face with nothing but the starting vagabond gear?
Okay, stun. More. Okay, that. Here we go.
Now that the ego check was complete, it was time to break the early game. After surviving the Tree Sentinel with nothing but my starting gear, I had earned the right to begin the actual run.
Still here. What's wrong with you? What the?
And my plan was simple. Grab every flask upgrade I could get my hands on.
Beautiful thing. Very good, very good. Oh shit. I think that was the first time I got hit by that. Almost twice. Is he coming? 90. Oh shit, bro. We survived. Run!
Steal enough stats with Radagon's Sword Seal, bleed a dragon down to nearly 100,000 runes.
You can die now. Rest in peace. Nice.
And turn my vagabond into a strength-based tank before Market even realized I existed. So I maxed out strength to 27, added just enough dexterity and put everything else into vigor. Because damage is nice, but surviving long enough to use it is better.
Physics.
Since Radagon Source Heal gave me the extra strength I needed, and thanks to the massive boost from the dragon, I was finally able to wield the greatsword, and at that point, the early game no longer felt like survival, but like revenge.
Oh! Motherfucker.
And honestly, after all the level 1 training, Margit barely stood a chance. And Godric wasn't much different. For the first time, the training actually felt worth it.
Oh, that was close. Not gonna lie. Okay, that. Alright, here we go. And Arc 2 can officially begin.
Now that the early bosses were out of the way, the run became all about preparation. I started collecting everything I would need later. Flask upgrades.
Thank you very much. Bros!
Quest progression. Buffs.
Here we go. Here we go. Here.
Smithing stone bell bearings.
And then turn to Act 3.
Anything that could make the run safer. And eventually, I got the weapon that would carry almost the entire run, the Great Stars. After upgrading it to plus 12 and stacking buffs like Golden Vow, Flame Grant Me Strength and Blood Flame Blade, my damage started getting completely ridiculous. But even during preparation, the run still found ways to almost end itself.
It's the first NPC fight, and NPC fights are always sometimes good, sometimes shit.
While doing Varys questline, I nearly died invading Magnus.
Oh, I can't use Blood Flame Blade, I forgot. Oh no, I'm already dead, I think. Oh.
And that was my first real reminder that this run could end at any moment.
That made so much damage. What the fuck? Okay. Oh my god, I hate NPC fights. Yo! That was so close, bruh. I forgot that we don't take our great runes with us.
After finishing Varys questline, I finally unlocked Mogwyn Palace.
Oh yeah, I forgot to give you the most important item of the whole quest. Just always remember, if you are here, every freaking item that you can loot here is a fucking trap. Don't fucking think about it. Skip everything, be kind, and you should live.
Which meant one thing.
My bad.
Unlimited runes. By the time I finished farming, I was level 55 with nearly 60 vigor thanks to Radagon Source Heal and Godric's Great Rune. And for the first time during the entire challenge, I actually started believing this run might be possible.
There we go. Yo, that was way closer than it should be. Hey, stop that.
With my build finally coming together, it was time for Radahn. But before that, I grabbed Lion's Claw, which would become one of the most important Ashes of War for the entire run. For Radahn, I decided to summon the NPCs. Maybe not the most honorable strategy, but this was my first Deathless run. And honestly, there were already enough bosses later on that could end the run.
Maybe in the future I will do a Deathless run without summoning those guys. Look at the damage now. It will be insane.
With Alexander and the others helping, Radahn got absolutely destroyed, there's absolutely no question.
And he goes up into the air. Nice.
After Radahn, I made my way through Volcano Manor, and eventually reached the Godskin Noble. During training, the boss was a complete nightmare, until I discovered something completely broken. Sleep pods. With sleep, wild strikes and all my buffs active, I only needed to put him to sleep twice before the fight was over.
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Oh yeah, baby! Nice, GG's. Feels good, feels good. Now we have some time. Alright, don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't die, nice.
Now, before fighting Rykard, I upgraded the Serpent Hunter to +9. If you didn't know, you can actually go into the boss room, take the weapon and teleport back before you actually interact with the boss. And I had already prepared all the smithing stones for this during the run, and with a great shield setup, this fight became almost unfair.
Not this time, bitch. Here we go.
Rykard completely melted.
In his face.
And then it was time for revenge. The Draconic Tree Sentinel, the boss that tortured me during training. This time, the fight lasted about 30 seconds.
Okay. Wasn't actually too bad. Yo, not bad at all, baby. Don't be too greedy now. Okay. Wow, that was really clean. DTS down.
And everything was going smoothly.
Thank you for bringing me here.
Until I almost died to Godfrey. I didn't even realize how low my health was, and for a second I thought the run was over.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I didn't saw my health! Oh my god, I'm so dumb! I was just freestyling, bro! Come on! Bro, I didn't saw my health. That was so close, actually. Alright, here we go. Imagine dying here. Alright, let's log in quickly for Morgoth.
Then came Morgoth.
Stun. Nice. Once more.
At one point, I literally survived with 1 HP. I thought the run was over.
Ooh. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! We survived with 1 HP! What the fuck? Oh my god, yes! Bro, I need a quick break.
After the Morgoth fight, I needed a break. My heart was going insane, so I stepped away for a bit, ate something and tried to calm down.
Yo, what's good? I'm back. Your thoughts. Take my thoughts. Get the hell out of here.
I moved my way through the mountaintop of the giants.
Which is here, I guess. Seems to be on the right track. We are on the right track. And just hoist a medallion. Okay, perfect, perfect. Mountaintops of the giants west. There is also a east. Here we go. Okay, 68k. Get that done.
To finally meet the fire giant,
Alright,
the
that's
boss
good.
that ended my previous attempt. And honestly, the pressure here was horrible.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Because every attack felt dangerous, every mistake felt expensive.
Here we go.
But this time, I finally killed him.
Here we go, baby. Woo! Yo, that was mental pressure because I died the last time here. 5 bosses left. The Godskin duo, Maliketh, the all known. The first Elden Lord and the Elden Beast. Pressure is high actually right now. We just need to do what we always did before. Let my hand guide you. Goodbye, Melina.
Then came Farum Azula. And this is where things started getting serious again.
Oh my god, run, 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 run. Fuck that Grace here, fuck that Grace here. Oh my god, I hate this place. Bro, I'm telling you right now, the hard part to survive here is those fucking ways that you need to go from boss to boss. It's not the bosses themselves.
First up, the Godskin duo. A fight that completely tilted me during training. But this time, I had a plan. Sleep pots.
Okay, nice, worked. Pretty good, pretty good. That's exactly what we wanted.
I put them both to sleep, buffed up completely and melted them with the Serpent Hunter. This fight was free.
Okay. Okay.
But then came Maliketh. This was the boss I had trained more than any other, by far. Because this fight doesn't give you time to think. It either ends instantly or you kill him instantly. There is no in between.
Nice, great beginning. Okay, it's done. That's it? That's it, he's dead. Boom! That was a quick ass fight, bro.
And somehow I did it.
0 deaths. 0 deaths till now. Okay, three bosses left. Let's do this. Oh shit, that felt so good actually. Oh damn, son. Absolutely smoked him.
Next was Gideon, and honestly, he didn't even get a chance to play the game. Lion's Claw just deleted him straight up.
Look the damage. That's so stupid. We just triple hitted him.
3 hits, baby.
That was so disgusting. 2 more bosses and we've done it actually. 0 death run. Oh yeah. Give me those juicy runes, bro.
Next up came Hora Lu, and this fight almost ended everything.
Quest done. So close.
I had to heal mid-fight just to stay alive.
No! Oh my god, that was so close. Fuck, I shouldn't have done it. Okay, we're good, we're good. This is one.
And when he reached around 25% HP...
My screen! My screen shut it off.
My monitor turned off.
My screen! My screen shut it off. I swear my screen is shut it off.
Just like that, everything went black.
No, my screen shut it off. No, 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 my screen shut it off. I swear.
I was dead. It took me about a minute to get my screen back on.
No, man.
And I was honestly frustrated, angry and confused. But I wasn't accepting that ending, so I went back in and I beat him again, cleanly. And honestly, this time it showed what the fight was supposed to look like.
Ah ja. What? What the fuck happened? As you can see, easy fight.
And then it was time for the final challenge. Radagon and the Elden Beast.
There we go. Wow. What a ride, guys.
And the question is, does this still count as a deathless run?
What an insane run.
I will let you decide. But for me, I know what I did.
Oh my god, I almost did it actually. Oh my god, I actually almost did it. Oh my god, that was so close, bro. I almost was able actually to shut off the game. I was so disbelieving it. I was like, no way. That felt so bad.
The chat, did you see that? What's good, chat? You know, where you're stuck in, that's actually my path where I need to go. So, if you could make space for me, that would be really appreciated.